Hi, Tricia here from Smith's Crafty Creations. Thanks for joining me today. So today we're going to make 2 cards, and you know what we're going to play with because I haven't done it in so long? Pigment Sprinkles. So what I plan to do, just look how gorgeous that mix of colour is. That was my first little taster. Isn't that adorable? But I want to utilise just a few colours. So what I want to use is, I'm going to use Bermuda Bay, okay? And I am also going to use, let me see now, Mango Melody. Yep, Mango Melody or Gorgeous Grape. Let's go with Gorgeous Grape. So I'm going to pop this to one side. I do have my heat gun there. Okay, so all we need to do is, make sure there's not any bits falling out, is open it up, give it a tiny little sprinkle, okay, and then all we're going to do is put this away out the way first though, because if you get it everywhere, it sticks to you quite bad. Just let me slide this piece of paper under. Now I have one of my spritzer pens. All that's in this is water. All I'm going to do is do that. And then we're going to heat set it, okay? So just give me a wee second to dry this. There it is. I'm just using normal Whisper White. However, watercolour card's really good for this as well. But you can see that flattens out quite nicely. Look at that. Look at the greens and the yellow coming through from those pigment sprinkles. So that's the first card. Okay, let me do the next one, which is going to be the Gorgeous Grape. Okay, so I'm just making sure there's no little bitties lying around. And I just need the tiniest little bit, because as you saw for yourself, it goes really, really far. Now, doing Gorgeous Grape, I'm going to add some Melon Mambo in with this one. Okay. And I would recommend drying or at least wiping your hands in between. I mean, you could see how a tiny fraction of that has been used. Right, now, let's go. Look at that colour explode. Let me dry it before I show you properly. Just absolutely stunning. Now, I'm not a happy girl because I can't get a Stampin Up heat tool yet. Still an issue with the European plugs or something of the sort, but I will get one soon. Right, now, here we go. 2 completely different cards. Let's see, is that still? It's a bit bendy, but I'm going to stick it down proper. Right, so get that out of the way. Now, what I want to do is I want to use Silhouette Scenes, okay? And I'm going to utilise this set as well because I like the sentiments in here, and I may also do use the stamp set. So I'm going to grab my Stamparatus. Whoops! Without wrecking the place, Tricia. Pop them to the side. Right, now, if I move my heat gun away. This one is red rubber, so what do we need to do? We need to take out the rubber mat. I think I'll treat myself to one of our new, what do you call it? One of our new special Stamparatus mats. Right, I am just going to line that up the best I can, considering it's a bit wibbly wobbly. Now I am going to use Stays On ink Let me check where my Stays On cleaner is for a wee second. Oh, I don't know what I've done with it. Don't know what I've done. You know when you have something to hand and then it just practically disappears. Right, oh, here it is. Stays On cleaner. Right, so what I want to do is I am going to use I'm going to use this, both of these sentiments, okay? Not sentiments, stamped images. If I can get them standing straight. Let me see. I'm just trying to figure best positioning for this. So these two kids, a little boy and a little girl, I think, although it could be any sex, are reaching up to the stars somewhere. Now, let's get the stinky ink out. Stinky ink. Right, look at the colour we meet with those sprinkles. Goodness. Right, so I'm just going to basically ink up my silhouette scene images. And these will need a few layers because, as you can imagine, the Pigment Sprinkles is underneath. So just give it a little extra pressure where you think it needs it. Look at that. Absolutely adorable. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some Stays On my cloth and take it off like that. Because I'm a bit heavy-handed when it comes to the Stays On, and I don't want it seeping down and going into my foam area. Okay, right, so if I pop them away carefully, like so. All right, and what should I put up? I'm going to put 3 little balloon images up here in the corner. Okay. Now, these are photopolymer, so I'm going to put my foam pad back down, okay? And we're finished with this positioning anyway, so it doesn't actually matter as such. Right. Now, I want to put them here. Okay, and again, I'm going to use the Stays On. Move your, excuse me, magnets up a bit. Oh, see, just because the heating's on all the time, my throat is so blooming dry. Not to mention using the CPAP machine every single night. That's a nightmare. Constantly blows air down your throat. Right, just clean them off with a dampened piece of cloth with the Stays On cleaner on it. Right, just go pop these back. That absolutely stinks, but never mind. And let me pick a sentiment. I'm just making this up, by the way, as we go. Right. Life is a beautiful ride. What about let your dreams soar? I think that's very relevant for this card. Now, the only thing I need to think is, where shall I position it? Now, there's a couple of sentiments you could use here. What are they now? You're off to great places. Life is about a beautiful ride. That's what I'm going to use. That's what I'm going to use. Let me tidy this. These are just falling everywhere. I like things back in the right place. So many tiny wee bits to this. That goes down there. Right, so what sentiment did I say? Life is a beautiful ride. You're off to great places. Did I already take that stamp out? I can't see it for looking at it. There it is. Okay. May even just use this one. I want to see how it looks first. So let's get this absolutely blootered and stays on. I love this Silhouette Scenes stamp set. That is just amazing. Do like that. Not my usual style. Not 100% keen, but I like it. Thing is, you've got to work out your comfort zone. Should have put Life is a Beautiful Ride. No, I'm going to leave it as it is. Right, on to the next card. Let's get this stuck down. Pop these little sentiments back. I think that's fine. My lovely Lady Jean borrowed this stamp set to try a while back, and she very kindly cut out some masks for me. So I like to keep them all together. Right, I'm done with that one. I am done with that one. What I'm going to use is Praiseworthy Prose alongside this. So, what can we do? What can we do? I think I'll use this. Right, so I'm going to use that one there, okay? Now, what do we need to do? Both of these are red rubbers, so we need to take out the foam mat again. See, I'm getting better at remembering. We need to secure our card. Just going to pop that down there because I'm going to put a sentiment up here. Right, so that's a man and lady, absolutely beautiful. And then the sentiment for up the top, I am going to use, gosh, I haven't used this in absolutely ages. I am going to use Grateful or Family. Protectors and guardians, a source of loving connection and kinship. That is going to go up there. What do you think? I think that will be fine. Just like to mix and match my cards now. Well, my stamp sets rather. I don't think this this sentiment will need a lot of layers of ink, but this big one will, because it's a solid image. And I think this smells of marzipan. Can you smell it? I bet there's one person that tried to smell there. Put your hands up if you did. Wow. Right, just one more on that. This is going to be beautiful. Right, I'm just taking this off for a second. And we can kind of see where we need to push down harder. Only because the cardstock underneath is a little... it's not level because of the sprinkles on there, obviously. Love it. Love it. Now there's one more bit that needs to go on. I can see the ink there, just in this bit. Look, I don't have stays on my hands. Well done me. Yay. Right, get that away. Now I am going to quickly clean my blocks while I'm chatting. Again, just watching how I'm cleaning them, because like I say, I don't want the black ink staining my sponge sections. That's great. Okay, I'll finish with that stamp set. Finished with this one. Lots of little bits you can add in here. Little hearts, honeycomb stamp, the little celebration one. You know what I'm thinking? No, I'm not going to change it. Not going to change it. Right, okay. So, one at a time, move them. Put that back. Okay. Now you could do the two-stage stamping using both platforms, which would have removed the need for me to remove one of the stamps to stamp the second part. Right, now, what we're going to do, if I get all this ink off my desk, sorry, that's the thing with this, stays on, it goes absolutely everywhere. Not the actual ink, but the remover. I mean, look at that, all over my desk. Don't like it, don't like it. Right, okay, so what I need is this one, what colour was that again? That was Bermuda Bay. This one was Melon Mambo and Gorgeous Grape. Now, what I'm going to do Bermuda Bay card, and I'm going to layer it with, this looks slightly like Granny Apple Green. And, yeah, it will be actually, because that's part of the thingy family. And then I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape cardstock and Melon Mambo layer. So, let's do this. Right, if I just pop them across here a little bit then now, okay? Don't need to open up my thingamajiggy. What do you call it? Paper trimmer? No, that's Highland Heather. Oh, I really need... If anybody knows of anyone who is selling paper racks, you know, that would store A4 or 12 by 12, please could you let me know. I am absolutely desperate to get my A4 paper out of this filing system down here. Absolutely desperate. Okay, so let's deal with the pink card first. So I've just cut the A4 sheet in half. I'm just going to fold and burnish with my hands, like so. You got your score tool out, please bash on. Oh, it looks lovely. Right, we need a layer of this, so I'll just cut this down to, cut it in half, put my spare piece away there. So that measures 4, and this needs to be 5 3/4. Okay. And then this is 1/8 of an inch smaller. Right, the next colours are Bermuda Bay, so, and Granny Apple Green. I have a Granny Apple Green. It's not a colour I use a lot. So let me do my 4-inch section of Granny Apple Green. 4 inches by 5 3/4, spot on. Whoops. Right, and I need Bermuda Bay for the card. The card stock. So Bermuda Bay, where are you? Oh, right next to Granny Apple Green. How great is that? So I'll cut this down to 4.1, or 4 1/8 rather. And someone's drilling. Don't know what the hang. Honestly, fries my brain. Someone out in the garden somewhere. It's blooming pitch black. Right, okay, let's get building these. So Bermuda Bay card base, matte layer is Granny Apple Green, and then we've got this. Then we have our Gorgeous Grape cardstock for the base. Melon Mambo for the matte layer, and Whisper White front. Right, let's get these stuck down. Oh, how exciting! Why do I always do that? Have you noticed? I put a bit of paper down, And when it's plain on both sides, rather than do it like that, I always flip it over for some reason. It's a little OCD thing I've noticed of mine. Only because sometimes I do watch my own tutorials just to see if I can improve them. Or if I'm waffling too much or the like. Whoa. Right, before that sets, let's start again. Tricia. Right, there we go. Love it. Okay, let's do this matte layer. See, and I just want to fold it over. Oh, what a silly sausage. These sprinkles are just amazing. I think someone's getting their grass cut. Can you believe that? That's what it sounds like, and it's blooming nearly 6 o'clock at night. Folk are nuts. People are actually nuts if they're doing that in the dark. You should be inside in your pyjamas. Like what I do most days. Right, let's add on this top layer. Oh, how absolutely gorgeous is that? Now, double layering it really does make the colour pop, I think. Okay, let's see this one. And you're not limited to restricted to what cards, what stamps you can actually use. You could use any. All that I would recommend is that you do multi-stamp it, well, repetitively stamp it so that your black is coming through. I'm slightly out here with my measurements on this. What have I done? There we go. Right, I've got a dry cloth here. Let me just flatten them out. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm fair impressed with them. Didn't know how they would turn out. Absolutely amazing. You could add further glitter, but I think the sparkles does all the work for you. So just to recap, that was a quick kind of double stamp set use. Silhouette scenes with the two children and the sentiments and the little balloons off of the above the clouds. And then the silhouette scenes couple there. And the grateful stamp from the Praiseworthy Pros. So glad I pulled them out again because I think they've turned out absolutely fine. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. These sprinkles are available. Can I just see the other colours we have are the Daffodil Delight and Mango Melody. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to make it a mission of mine to use these more often. You can see they're very sensitive, they go everywhere. So I would recommend keeping them in your box. You also need to really wash your hands after. Because not only have I got the sprinkles on me stained, I've got glue as well. Right guys, thank you so much. Please let me know what you think in the comments. A big shout out to everyone who's following me, all my new subscribers. I hope I'm sharing some inspiration with you, or filling a little bit boredom in your night. Either or, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.